Welcome, YouTube. Welcome, Instagram, to another episode of Beer News. It's the news we do about beer. My name is Andrew, and I'm going to guide you to some beer. We can't do the beer news without a beer, of course. Today we got something which I'm a big fan of. Dream Machine is a Mexican-style lager from Blind Man Brewing in Macomb. More excitedly, they do it in 12 packs, short cans of lager, which is just absolutely perfect. I don't always want a tall can of beer, but I'll always have a short can of beer. Anywho, let's get into the news, shall we? We're going to cover Edmonton, and then we're going to cover Calgary, and then I think we just have a little note on the rest of Alberta. How's the world doing out there, internet land? Are you drinking beers yet today? I hope so. The weather is calling for it. Cheers. This isn't anytime beer. It truly is. Yum! All right, let's get into it, fam. So, 3 minutes after the hour, the Interbrewery Cornhole League happening in Edmonton is at the Growlery this Sunday, starting at noon. Around between noon and noon 30 to sign up your team. You can move forward from there. Ill Architect has a brand new beer called, this is great, Haze, Vase, and Gaze Session New England IPA. It's bright and refreshing. It'll give you the flavors of cotton candy, lemonade, and tropical fruit. Yum. Want that. I'm going to go get that. They also have a featured pizza for the month, which is spicy donair meat, banana peppers, cherry tomatoes, and sweet donair sauce, which sounds absolutely scrumtrolescent. Alley Cat has a new beer called Road Trippin', which is a session NEPA. That is a collaboration with Vacay out of Calgary. You'll get a solid punch of thirst-quenching sweet melon flavors and a clean finish. Analog is joining the pizza train. It's kind of like if you're a tap room and you don't have food or easily accessible food nearby, you kind of shoot yourself in the foot. If you have food, it turns 1 or 2 beers into 3, 4, 10. Who knows? So Analog partnered up with Lore Pizza, which is in the Trial and Ale tap room. Now Analog has pizzas on site. They're not being delivered. There's pizza ovens on site at Analog. You get your choice of their Pizzette style pizzas. So they've got cheese, pepperoni, and then an exclusive to Analog is an El Pastor taco pizza, which sounds amazing. I want that. Oh, I'm so hungry now. Bent Stick showing the Oiler games, $20 pitchers of wit. Oh, that's all I can hear. Playoffs, Oilers, sports. Just drink local beer and I'll be happy with you, all right? Trying to drink the minimum amount of swill from Molson as possible. I don't care how cheap it is. Just get at least a pint of something local. Smuggle one into the stadium, right? Well, hey, Blind Man. Great beverage, and love to see it in 12 packs. Big fan. Blind Enthusiasm is celebrating Meadows Day on Saturday, June 15th. That is our selection of bourbon barrel-aged beers. So at Beera, that you can get a special cask. There'll be flights, and there'll be a food pairing. And at the Beera Market, they'll have samples, and then you can get gift packs and bottles to go. Of course, this weekend is Father's Day. If you have a father figure or a mentor or someone you appreciate in your life, I don't know, do something for them. What I suggest, buy them a beer. Go for a beer with them. Listen to a story. Growlery has a new release, which is their Twin Prop Double IPA. Not new release, it's re-release. It's back. It's now 9.1%. It's great. I had a half one yesterday, and it did not taste like 9.1%. It tasted like maybe 6.5 at most. Anyway, absolutely delicious. And yeah, you'll have your twin props at turbo speed before you know it. I don't know airplanes very well. Irrational has a new beer called Opacity 12, part of their experimental series. This one is featuring the Citra hop, which is very well known and sought after. You'll get citrus medley and sweet melon flavors from that. Polyrhythm is joining the playoff showing Oilers wagon. $5 dogs and $20 pitchers today from 6 till close. I'm just a fan of hot dogs. Maybe I'll go there and eat hot dogs. Also, their Centerfield West Coast IPA is available at the Edmonton Riverhawks games. You can go watch sport and enjoy nothing but local beers. They have, what do they got? Polyrhythm, Analog, Growlery, Alley Cat, and Town Square available. No macros, which is great to see. Good for you, Riverhawks. Baseball. Sea Change, their long-awaited Shitty's tap room is finally open. I'm sure you've heard the news by now. It's pretty great. It is the Shitty's Rumpus Room. I was chatting with some of the people who've been working on this project for years. Pete Nguyen and the other designers, Mitchie and Logan, and they were pointing out all kinds of details in the space. Just go there and go Easter egg hunting. There's details everywhere. They've got the amazing Flatboy Burgers. They also have breakfast all day. And then in addition to that, they do have a brunch menu on the weekends. You're going to have a good time. It's great. Slow Pour has $6 Pilsner Urquells during Oilers games. Yum. And last but not least, Beer Revolution does a cask every Friday at 5 p.m. this June 14th. It's my mama's birthday. There's an Annex cask. Plus, they're doing a Burdock tap takeover today, Thursday, June 13th. Let's segue into the Calgary news 9 minutes after the hour. How are y'all doing in internet land? Oh, Sean from here is here. Sean from there, how you doing? I'm just drinking a Dream Machine. This is great. Lager, short cans. It's the next story coming. Anytime beers. All right, Calgary news. Annex Ales has their Block Party Session Ale now available. That was a collaboration with Establishment. You'll get vibrant notes of pineapple and lime, balanced fruity profile, and refreshing effervescence. Wild Moose Running Club is in the house. What's up? I gotta go to a running club again. I've been so focused on basketball, and we got a game tonight. We got a game in 10 days or something, and then we're done. So running is summertime for me. Need to go for a Zoom. Bitter Sisters has a Father's Day menu, which looks really good. They've got a Philly cheesesteak, they've got a Sonoran Smoky, and they've got a bourbon creme brulee. I want all those things. Born Brewing has a new beer collaboration with Cabin called Super Cutie. This is a great, great collaboration. Super Cutie is a hazy pale ale with raspberry. So they took two of their most popular best-selling beers, Hey Cutie and Super Saturation. They had a little baby, and you got Super Cutie out of it. So you get tropical fruit notes, fresh raspberries. It's rich, it's full-bodied, and it's on a wheat base, so it'll have a lovely mouthfeel. Plus, at Born on Father's Day, they're doing a sausage roll and a beer. It's not just any sausage roll. This is from Butterblock. This looks like the best sausage roll I've ever seen in my life. All pork weenie, caramelized onions, butter pastry. It's like laced and intermingling and fluffy and flaky. And oh my God, it looks great. So go there and get that on Sunday. Buffalo 9 Brewing. They've been building, working hard. They said that they would be open in the month of June, and it looks like they could be. They've got their murals complete. So any day now. Any week now? Any week now. Let's go with that. That's me saying it, not them. But they said June. Burn Block Social has their most requested beer now available in cans. That is Violets at Dawn, which is a blueberry basil ale. Looks great. Cabin Brewing brought back their Super Love beer. So there's 11 different labels of the can representing the 11 different colors of the Pride Progress flag. And $1 from every single can sold is donated to local groups. There's one picked out at Edmonton and in Calgary, supporting the 2S LGBT. I always get this wrong. LGBTQ IA plus community. Yes. It's changed. I need to get better. Citizen Brewing brings back Bahama Trauma, which is a New England IPA. They'll get lots of different tropical flavors. You'll get some mintiness and you'll get some sweet cream out of it. It sounds vivacious. Neighbor Day is also happening. If you guys don't know, like all of you in Calgary, Neighbor Day is a big thing. So this Saturday is Neighbor Day. I didn't know about this until breweries started opening. It's not really a thing in Edmonton, but maybe it should be. Go talk to your neighbor, buy them a beer, bring them a beer, say hello, get to know them, hang out. Who knows? Make the world a better place. Get to know your neighbors. I know my neighbor, they're kind of weird, but they're nice, but they're weird. That's okay. They probably listen to me like, who's this person just talking to themselves all the time? Me. Well, to the internet. Anyway, Citizen Neighbor Day, Saturday, June 15th, starting at 4:30. They've got live music and their weekend feature. I'm pretty stoked. I'm not a big spam guy, but when they're done the right way, fried spam bao buns. Yes, please. Cold Garden continues their Crafty Monday series on June 17th. They're doing gnome painting, which I want a gnome. I need a gnome. I got a small garden in my window. Maybe I'll get a gnome to add to the collection. Common Crown, we announced this last week. They're closed, their tap room, but they're moving to a new location. In that current location is Origin Brewing. So originally they were in Strathmore, now they're in Calgary with a tap room. So go visit Origin. The former Common Crown location. Their first weekend was last weekend, which is great. Dandy Ales has a new beer called Dandy Pizza Lager. It's an American-style lager with a hint of malt. Yum. And on Father's Day, if you bring in your pops or your uncle, your brother, your, father figure, someone you look up to, apparently they'll leave with a special Dad's Only Pass for discounts on Dandy beer all summer long. 88 is doing a plant and clothing swap on Saturday, June 15th from noon to 4. Sounds great. If you're like, hey, I like that shirt. You like this shirt? I like that shirt. You just swap them up. Swap up some plants too. If you're tired of basil, go get some mint. See what happens. The Establishment brought back Pump Up the Jam, which is their imperial sour with blackberries, raspberries, and vanilla. Pump Jam. Four Dogs has a new beverage, which is nice to see. It's a gin and soda with grapefruit called Gordy's. Four Dogs worked with New Spirits. They'll be on site today, Thursday, June 13th from 5 to 9 p.m. The owners of Four Dogs and the owners of New Craft Spirits. Go mingle. Go hang out. There'll be some deals. They always kind of do like a Thursday industry night, so check it out. If you're watching this, your industry, you tell them that. Got the insider scoop. Last Best has a new beer, which is dubbed the Last Best Czech Pilsner. Yes, please. Bready malt profile, spicy herbal floral notes from Saaz hopped. If you know the original Pilsner Urquell, it only uses one hop. Saaz only uses one type of malt as well. Pilsner malt. Could you believe that? What else do we got? Marta Loop is doing a Father's Day brunch. One of the highlights that I picked out of there, they've got Benny's, of course. They've got a cinnamon roll French toast. And what I thought was the highlight for me is a karage chicken and waffles. It's a Japanese style chicken, which is going to be great. Stony Slope is doing a Father's Day cookout. You can't do a Father's Day cookout without burgers. So they're doing burgers. They got kids' burgers sizes as well, and they've got popcorn. When's the last time you had a backyard burger? Rand? Bergs? Dogs? Oh, hey, Railyard. Well, didn't see you there. It's a good shirt. It's just like, it fits well, soft. Cool logo. Great. Wasn't paid to say that. Although you might have given me this shirt. I can't remember. That was a while ago. Tail Gunner has a new beer called SOS Riwaka Comet. So you'll get flavors of juicy fruit and orange creamsicle vibes. Yum. Toolshed, they continue to do a small batch beer release every single week. This week it is Peel Party, which is a wit beer. So you'll get notes of orange peel and lemon zest, and then some coriander in there to give you a little spicy twist. I like wits. More Belgian wit, please. Yes. Adjourned. Village Brewery brought back Daydream, which is their lime cerveza. That's going to sell great. And that's it for Calgary news. In Alberta-wide news, just got one little note. Up in Airdrie, down in Airdrie, depending on how you're looking at things. Topographically, if you're in Edmonton, you don't drive down to Calgary. You drive up to Calgary. You change in elevation. Anyway, you're driving up to Airdrie. I think Airdrie is actually higher than Calgary, too. They brought back Loki's Elixir, which is debatably Alberta's first quadruple New England IPA. It's 11.7%. They only serve it in little half pints, responsible. But you get lots of citrus taste, like tangerine, sweet grapefruit. Apparently, it's super smooth, and you get almost no alcohol taste at all. Wild, dangerous. Hey, go to Airdrie and give it a whirl. They do have a few cans available in the tap room as well. Anywho, that's it for the beer news. My name is Andrew. I'm guiding you to beer. It's nice in Edmonton and Calgary. I think it's nice across the province. So you deserve a beer. Go drink one. Make sure it's made in the province. Go support, stimulate our local economy. And I don't know. Let me know what you're drinking. We'll see you next time. Thursdays, 4 p.m. Ta-ta. Oh, YouTube, you're still here. Hi. I do my best to make the lighting better and better on YouTube, and it just doesn't quite do it. Anywho, we'll catch you next week.